Hey guys, welcome back to Figure Unboxing, and if this is your first time finding me, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the future content. But today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Cammy from Street Fighter V. Cammy wasn't my favorite character, but I'm going all in for Street Fighter line as for now. So yeah, let's take a look at it. Here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And that's not wasting any more time, and bust this thing open and see what we got. And here we have the figures still in there in the packaging, and it does look like she came with a fair amount of accessories, no more no less, and we also do get the backdrop. But for collection purposes, I don't think I'm going to open this, and let's just check out the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is actually not too bad. Obviously by now I've seen some reviews already, both good and bad. Some people really like it, and some people are just straight up not buying it after seeing a review or two. I think everyone has a valid point, but personally, I think I'm right in the middle where I'm still okay with it. I think at $45 price point, this is pretty fair. I know some core fans rather pay a little bit more for the shading and the little details, but personally, it doesn't really bother me enough to, just boycott it. Because boycotting a line is always really bad. And obviously, Bandai has been cutting corners for a lot of the S.H.Figuarts figures, especially like Dragon Balls and, Street Fighters, Naruto's. Like, those are just not that acceptable. But there's nothing we can do about it right now. I'd rather support a line than have the line completely dead. But anyways, let's just take a closer look at the figure for now. I still think they did a pretty good job. I still like the figure a lot, even though it could use some shading. It's still really colorful, and the muscle still looks really good. The thigh is really thick, and let's just check out the articulation. I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen already. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over from the neck down. She can't really look up. She can look down about this much, and you can turn her head no problem. And the hair is on a ball joint, and these are on the softened material as well. And you can take her head off. There's a peg over there. And for the shoulder, it's just on a standard ball joint. You can raise her arm up about this much. You do have a shoulder swivel in there, and you do have bicep swivel as well, so you can do some small punches like that. And you do have the ball wrist curl about this much. And for the ab crunch, she can bend forward about this much, bend backwards about this much, which is quite a lot. Some side to side movement. And for the leg, you can kick up about this high, bend about this much. You do have a little bit of a swivel here, and side to side pivot, and the toe hinge. I believe that's it for the articulation. Overall, I think it feels really good. The figure is really durable. You can do everything very smoothly. And yeah, let's just check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face, and I think it looks pretty good. Let me just put her head back there. Yeah, that looks great. And next up, we have the shouting face. Not my favorite look, but it looks okay from certain angles. And lastly, we have a calm sideways looking face, and I think this looks pretty good. And for the interchangeable hands, we get a pair of karate chop, and it looks great. And then we get a pair of display open hands, and these are my favorite type of hands on any kind of figures. It looks really good and very, very useful. And lastly, we get the cannon spike effect parts, and it's a really huge piece, and let's try to assemble this. Alright, so here I have her assembled with cannon spike, and it looks great. This is going to make a really good display piece, I feel like. And I believe that's it for the accessories, and let's check out some action poses while we're at it. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and let's jump straight into the size comparison. Alright, so with the size comparison, let us start with the Street Fighter's S.H.Figuarts, and they look very good together. Hopefully we can get Guile soon, because I'm a really big Daigo fan, but I'm going to be reviewing Rashid next, so tune in for that as well. And next up, we have the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider X8 figures, one of my favorite series. I'm really sad that it ended, but I'm pretty excited for the new Kamen Rider Build series as well. And then we have the S.H.Figuarts Star Wars Anakin Skywalker and Padme from S.H.Figuarts. And then we have the S.H.Figuarts Naruto figures, and they look pretty good together as well. And next up, we have some Mesco 112 figures, and I think they look pretty good as well. S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball figures. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, despite the ugly knee joint and the lack of shading, I still think this is a really good figure, and I do highly recommend it. I think for S.H.Figuarts, the more I play with it, the more I like it. You have to really touch the figure to understand the value. It's really durable, very smooth, and the quality of the plastic they're using is just really nice. But that said, Bandai has been cutting corners on a lot of the figures, and as a core fan, I don't really like that. I don't mind paying another $5 or $10 so we can get like a better figure. They can give us all the paintwork, all the details, but there's nothing we can do about it. Hopefully people are vocal enough that they're aware of this, but for now, I'll still support the line. But anyways, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think, and this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, I'm out.